welcome to my store. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can see exactly, because, well, Father's not here today, and I had to film myself, because, well, I was bored. Maybe you guys want to see me feeding. So, wow, that sounded so dumb. Alrighty then. So, today I'm going to be feeding. These are some mysis shrimp. We got the Moorish idol in, and I couldn't get him to eat the brine shrimp, so then I tried him on cocktail shrimp, but this is the last one. So I'm going to try him on mysis shrimp. And then we have the brine shrimp, which we thaw out in mass amounts. These are just mussels from the grocery store. The puffers eat them, they're good. The grouper, I think, might even peck at it. And then this is the lettuce. We feed lettuce to basically everyone who will eat it. All the angels get it. The tangs get it especially. Even some of the damsels will pick at it. I've seen Nemo picking at it even. Yeah, I've even seen, and then the crabs, of course, in that tank there. The crabs, the snails are all over it. I've even seen the carnivorous. Dad says they're carnivorous, but I've seen the starfish on it, and they go to town on it. But that was when we had angels and tangs in there, so I haven't been feeding it there, so I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to see, I made a camera stand. Yeah, so I'm going to set it back there and see, have to position. There. Now, I don't know if you'll be able to see me, so here's my hands. So first, I am going to take a mussel, mussel, and take my knife. And then I am going to do this stuff. And you just wedge it in there somewhere, like so. Normally I do this when they're more frozen, so it's more fun, and it's easier. When they're frozen, I go, eh, and they break in half, and see? Now I just break that in half, and that's food for 2 fish tanks. And do the other one. You can see the inside, there's juices from the thawing. So we'll set them to the side, and that's 4 fish tanks. And then you take this is normal cocktail shrimp. Dad gets them in bags. This is actually the last one because we feed it quite a lot. So this is just a normal cocktail shrimp. It does have the large the hard tail on it, so you just take it off, toss it away, and then you have your shrimp that you can. Oh, hold on, I gotta adjust the camera again. Alrighty, so then you take it and you try. It depends on what you're feeding. Some of it will like the smaller pieces, basically whatever they can get in their mouth. Normally I feed this after I feed the brine shrimp, but because we have the pufferfish, and the grouper loves it. The puffers eat them. The big eyes like them. So does our, what are they called? Grunts, yes. See, we had a tank full of grunts. And then Dad made me move them, so then we moved them and put them there in that tub. And Dad thought they had all jumped out, and then I started feeding, and basically you toss one in, and you wait for it to disappear, because you can't see them coming, so it's black on the inside. So then you just see the white dot disappear. Position that. So then you just chop it out nice and fine, and depends on what fish, but the smaller the fish, the smaller obviously. Put that to the side. And then now I am going to do lettuce, and I have to remove the thingamabobber. Hold on. I am so sorry. But filming without Father is kind of a pain. But I'm trying. Okay, so just lettuce from the grocery store. Only romaine. Don't use like ice water or a head of lettuce or whatever. It's got more nutrition and doesn't make as much of a mess. Although when Dad gets it, what he does is he goes before they pick through all the stuff. So you get pieces that are falling apart and rotten. So I have to sort through them obviously. That's a good piece. Now, as you can see, well actually you can't see, now you can. we have the pipes, and you just take an elastic band and you wrap it around the pipe, and you pick it up, and you put it in there like that, and it weighs it down very nicely, actually. This one, I think I shall put into the tank, so I'll put another piece in. And you just do it accordingly. Say you got like a huge angel, he'll probably eat 2 pieces, or if you got a tank full of angels, it'll probably eat 2 pieces. The one, we had a huge naso, or blonde naso, and a queen, and everyone, and the rabbit fish, and they all ate it, and I had to give it 4 pieces of lettuce a day. Now, the other thing that Dad does is he takes these shells and you attach them with airline tubing. First, you drill a hole. I don't know if you can see. See these ones? You drill a hole, you tie a knot, you pull it through. So, and then this is actually an end that doesn't go in the water, but you put an elastic around it and you shove lettuce through. This one I will put in with the fox face and the little tangs, and then gotta get my lettuce. You just pick through. You don't want the pieces with the brown, and if they have brown, you have to cut them out. But normally, if you're going to the grocery store, you won't get them with brown, unless you're like Dad and you get them first. And what I mean by that is before they pick through them and take all the bad pieces out so that they look nice on the shelf. 2. This one is double-sided. I am sorry for taking so long. The other side. This will probably be a 2-part thing. And then this is actually for the blue tub, which is over there. And it's got the huge angel in it, so I'm going to put 3 pieces in, actually, because it's also got a tang in there. Well, since he's so big, he eats it. Now, you have to, for some fish, it does take a little while for them to get used to eating lettuce, but usually if you put them in a tank with somebody else who is eating lettuce, there should be no problem. I'm sorry for such bad camera angles. Now, if you only have a few fish that are eating it, you don't need as much, so that's why I only put 1 on there. And then, excuse me, gotta wipe my hands off, grab the camera. Now I'm actually going to feed all of this that you see before.